Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Welcome to Love Black Culture on YouTube, and this week in Black History, a truly great national African-American leader was unfortunately assassinated. One of the saddest days in American history. Before we get started, please subscribe and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Also, like the video. Our goal is to educate and celebrate the culture. Help our channel grow by checking out the shop and by becoming a part of the movement on our Patreon page for free merchandise and perks. Now, let's begin. On February 21st, 1965, national leader Malcolm X was assassinated while addressing his Organization of Afro-American Unity at the Dolben Ballroom in Washington Heights. While giving his speech to a group in front of his wife and 4 kids, a group of 3 rival black Muslims rushed to the stage and shot Malcolm X. After being rushed to the Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, the civil rights activist was pronounced dead. The autopsy identified 21 gunshot wounds to his chest, left shoulder, arms, and legs. After Malcolm X died, the family held a public viewing on February 23rd to the 26th at Unity Funeral Home in Harlem, New York. The public truly showed their mourning as the attendance for the funeral was over 20,000 funeral goers. On February 27th, the actual funeral was filled to capacity with an overflow crowd listening by live speaker. Among the civil rights leaders attending the funeral were John Lewis, Byron Rustin, James Foreman, James Farmer, Jesse Gray, and Andrew Young. Malcolm X was buried at Ferncliff Cemetery in Hartsdale, New York. The impact that Malcolm X had was very influential on the culture, and he was seen as one of the 2 leaders of the civil rights movement at the time. The other, of course, being Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Upon learning about the death of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King said, "While we did not always see eye to eye on the methods to solve the race problem, I always had a deep affection for Malcolm and felt that he had a great ability to put his finger on the existence and root of the problem. He was an eloquent spokesperson for his point of view, and no one can honestly doubt that Malcolm had a great concern for the problems that we face as a race." Even today, many of Malcolm X's teachings live on. Malcolm X played a large role in the spread of the Muslim religion in the United States, and specifically among African Americans. In addition, many cities around the United States, such as Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles, still celebrate Malcolm X Day. Dozens of schools and streets have also been named after the great orator, showing the respect that he garnered. To recap, this week in history, a great leader of African Americans was taken from the world. Though he was taken, his ideas and theories about life still live on today. If you'd like to learn more about Malcolm X and his life, please check out the description below. We'll link several videos and books for those who are interested in learning more. Thanks for watching. If you learned something in this video, please remember to like the video. Also, please subscribe for more great videos. Your support is the only way we can continue to educate and celebrate the culture. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. Thanks again, and talk to you next time.